You know that, like you've already been to my channel before. On this channel, we discuss all things financial services related. It is Labor Day 2019. 2019. Hasn't this been a great year? Labor Day 2020. And I just thought I want to share with you what I share with my team today regarding this time of the year, Labor Day, when we celebrate things like, paid vacations. I did a Google search today on why we celebrate Labor Day, and this is what I cut and pasted. It says, do you get weekends off from work? Do you get lunch breaks, paid lunch breaks? Do you get a paid vacation? Are you working an 8-hour day? Are you getting Social Security? If you said yes to any of these questions, you can thank the labor unions and the U.S. Labor Department or the U.S. Labor Movement for it. Years of hard-fought battles and the ensuing legislation they inspired resulted in many of the basic benefits that we enjoy at our jobs today. On the first Monday in September, we take the day off to celebrate. Now, I understand Labor Day and the movement and what they did for union workers and warehouse in the industrial age. But we take the day off to celebrate that day, Labor Day, that movement, and to reflect on the American workers' contributions to our country, and they should be celebrated. We should reflect on them for what that did for, like I said, the industrial age. But fortunately, with our opportunity, it offers us so much more, and many of us get so stuck in the one-off sales position, or I guess what I'm saying is we turn the opportunity into a job. We hear things like master the mundane. You gotta go out there, you gotta put your numbers in. It's a metrics-based system. It's a law of large numbers, all of that stuff, and we get stuck in the rut, even in our own opportunity, because we fail to remember what we do and why we do it. But again, with our opportunity, it offers us so much more. You and I, are in control of our lunch breaks, right? We're in control of our paid vacations. We can take a vacation anytime we want to, as long as we've earned it. We choose what day we work, what hours we work, and when. In many ways, we are the same collective movement, meaning every day when you and I suit up, okay, we put our suit on, we get ready to go out in the field and to fight it out for ourselves, for our clients, and for our family. We do it by picking up the phone. We do it by calling a lead. We push through the objections on, that we get on the phone and we go see a family and we help them put that protection in place that you and I know someday they're going to need or wish they had, right? That is our fight. Every lead, every dial, every appointment we run, we are fighting for our liberty, personal independence, to live out our lives as we see fit. It's not just a job. It's not really just any opportunity, right? We make more time for the people we love, more time to do the things that we love, and to live out what we were put on this earth for with our God-given talents. And I truly believe that every one of us, regardless of, your faith, your skin color, or where you were born, what country you're born in, doesn't make any difference. We're all born with God-given talents, and those talents probably weren't given to us to go out and sell life insurance. First of all, I think our calling is much higher than that. I think what we do for families is it's just tremendous, and we get paid so very well for doing it. But remember, we're not selling a vacuum cleaner, not selling a car. We're selling a non-tangible that will someday be very real for that family, that individual left behind. We reinforce our fight as individuals in our homes, inside really the very lonely at times four walls, right? If you're in this business, you know that sometimes it doesn't matter if you can go into somebody's office or what. Sometimes it's a very lonely fight because we're 1099 contractors. We're carving out our success on our own, but it is well worth it. But again, sometimes when we're sitting at home making those dials inside what sometimes becomes very lonely walls, we do it collectively as a team, as an industry. We fight together so that all ships do rise with the tide. Many of you are in the field today. It is Labor Day, and I celebrate you and your fight for your own dreams that you have for your life and your loved ones. I know that at times it seems as if you are fighting this battle of independence alone, but you are not. There's hundreds of thousands of us out there that are fighting for the same thing together, even though we're not together, not in the same room, may not even know each other. We're going out there every single day. I know that as I sit here right now, I've got people from all over the country on our team that are in homes right now protecting families as I shoot this video for you, our family, throughout the United States here on the YouTube channel, right? You know, we think of each one of you every single day. We know what you do matters. We know how important you are, and we know you made a sacrifice to suit up and go out there and be open for business, right? Because it's your business. We didn't elect to take the day off today. We didn't elect to celebrate Labor Day. We took the day to celebrate the fact that we are independent business owners, and as such, if we were to take a day off, we take a day off from our own business. We put our success on pause, and that's never a good thing, right? We're always open for business, always, right? But here's what I know. If we go out in the field doing the best job we can, use all of our resources, right? Follow the steps outlined that are proven success in whatever system that you're currently using. If you're part of our team, if you're part of our Agent Success Academy, you know we have specific set ways of doing everything. I call it baking a cake. There's multiple steps that lead you to the path of success. If you leave the eggs out of that cake recipe, you're not going to bake a very good cake. So if we go out there and do everything that we possibly can, follow the steps, bake the cake, right? We know that ultimately this industry will pay us very well while doing a very honorable thing for our clients and for the families that we protect, right? Here's the bottom line. If we do those things, we will win, we will be blessed, we will achieve individually and collectively as an industry and as a team. And you can only do your best, but remember, best is good enough. We fight against a 50-50-50-50, 4 50s, right, plan that is being celebrated today, Labor Day, right? And again, I'm not trying to cut the Labor Day celebration or say it's not valuable. I mean, a lot of people fought a very hard fight against some very, very difficult odds, very much like we're fighting for today in our political arena, to change and bring rights to workers in factories during the Industrial Revolution. And that fight still goes on in a large way today. However, we have a better opportunity, right? That 50 hours per week for 50 weeks per year for 50 years to retire on 50% of what we live on today, that never was for me. Never was. Even as a very young man, 13, 14 years old, I was trying to figure out how to carve out a different lifestyle, right? I saw my dad was home every single day. You know, my mom was home every single day. They were always available to the 4 kids, right? We never had to go find them. They never had to ask a boss if they could take some time off to take us to the doctor or to go to softball practice or go to Little League or whatever it was. They were always there. We were always their priority. They always worked their business around their family. That's what you and I fight for every day, that work-life balance. We fight every day, every appointment, every lead to break that time for money treadmill, right? The 50-50-50-50 plan is a classic example of what I call income creation because it's based nothing more than on the linear model. Here's the math to calculate linear growth income to see if that's the treadmill that you're on. It's the H, which equals hourly wage, times N, which equals the number of hours worked, which equals I for income. In other words, you're trading an hourly wage for your time to create income. Here we have something very different, as you know, quite different, right? We get paid high commissions, so high that should be illegal, but it's not. I don't know of anybody else that has the margins that we have in this industry where you can go out, in an evening, run 2 or 3 appointments, visit 2 or 3 families, write 2 or 3 apps, and make $2,000 or $3,000 in an evening. And for many of you, that's a month's salary. Not a week, certainly not a day. Is it worth it? Yeah, I think so. I mean, if you're willing to be bad before you're good in 90 days, at 6 months, you could have learned most of what the successful skills are that you need in this business, which is what? Being able to get some leads and convert those leads into appointments, being able to properly select the products that they qualify for, go in the home, make a presentation, and write an app, and then get the app from submission to commission. That's it. Now, it's much easier if you have a coach or mentor. A coach or mentor that's not reading from a recruiting manual, one that's actually leading them in front and going out there and doing it themselves, like we do here, right? Because they can help you with that product selection. They can mentor and coach you on the proper phone script. What's a question? What's not the question? Where to pause? Where not to pause? Tone, tempo, all those things that are important with phone scripts. They can also show you how to do an educational, not a salesy, not a pushy, but an educational phone script, in-home presentation. Then they can help you get that business from submission to commission. That's the power of a coach or mentor. That's not the power of an IMO. So the number one question should not be, what's the best IMO, Steve? It should be, do you know someone that will teach me, mentor me, coach me, from proven experience, that has a plug-and-play, time-tested and proven system that I can plug into of success, so I can learn this business and set myself up for a lifetime of success in the insurance industry, and in the next 20, 30, 40 years, be able to have that work-life balance. Put my family first, my business second. If you do that and you ask the right questions, you'll be on a path to success. If you just sign with the first IMO that comes along, you sign up with a recruiter that has never sold a policy themselves, can't help you, has no training program, well, you risk your success. That's why it's important to make sure you get my 10, I think it's 10 or 12, top questions to ask that next recruiter. Text me, email me, call me, and I'll send you that copy for free. I don't charge for anything here, right? I care more about your success in the industry than I care about recruiting or hiring anybody from my agency. That's why I spend my time freely here, and I give you some free tips, right? I give you some free materials that might help you in your selection. I challenge your thinking, and I call out the IMOs that are taking advantage of people just to get them to sign on a dotted line, and then do nothing but leave them abandoned the moment after they sign up. You think I'm kidding? I get those calls every day, all week, where people have signed up, never heard from their recruiter again. Right? They're very communicative from the front end, disappear on the back end. This is too great of a business to put your success at risk. We get paid, as I said, very, very high commissions, and on some of the products we can generate residual income, and we can build with leverage our time by also creating a passive income stream. I'm not against building your own agency. I'm against being forced to build your own agency in order to get promoted on your own efforts. In other words, when they start drawing little circles, and you need two to get, and they need to do this, and they need to go out and get three more, and they need to get three more, then maybe at that point we'll promote you. By the way, that team has to do something. They just can't sign them up. They have to hit production requirements, and then we'll allow you to get past a certain point in the comp plan. Until then, no matter how much or how good you are, we're going to hold you down because you didn't bring us any new blood, new people to join our IMO. That's not what we do here. That is total MLM, and I'm totally against it. Look, we are in the business of building agencies, building people who can be on a crusade to work for themselves, cherish and understand the value of being on a 1099. It's not risky if you have a coach and mentor that will help you. This is a metrics-based system. It's very, very duplicatable, right? I can tell you exactly what it takes to make. If you do this, if you do Y, you'll get X. That's why they call it a metrics-based system. We know the conversion factor on certain leads that we offer because we own the IMO, the lead mailing house, so we control the quality and the quantity of the leads. All those things are important, right? So it's a metrics-based system. Success is not by chance here; it's by work, right? It's all about lead flow, activity, coaching, and mentoring with somebody that knows what they're doing, that can teach you case by case, day to day, every appointment, paint by the numbers system that they have in place, and you will be successful. There's no risk to it at all. So being on a 1099 is not risky at all, and you can start out spare time, part-time, or full-time, right? You can manage your own schedule, but you're going to have to work just as hard for yourself here as your own boss as you did for somebody if you've ever clocked in at a job. It's not, you have to earn the right to work 1 day out of 7 and make all the money you need to make. It's not going to happen automatically. You have to be willing to be bad before you're good. It might take you 90 days to 6 months if you're working with us to become a rock star. It will not always be easy, but if you're willing to push in rather than push out, and when times are tough, which 99% of people do, right? As soon as the winds of resistance start blowing, they quit. You can't do that. You can't do that. If you can't ride out the storms, then you shouldn't start. If you can't ride out the storms, and everybody can ride out the storms if they have a part-time or a full-time job that can help them cash flow their business so they have time to be bad before you're good, right? But you got to push in rather than push out when times are tough. If you can do that, you will win here in this industry. And set yourself up for a lifetime of residual and passive income that will be there for your entire lifetime and left to the ones that you leave behind. That is why we're open for business today. Well, we'll celebrate for the labor, movement and all the things they did for the workers. That's fantastic, and I really believe that was much needed and it should be celebrated. But what I want to celebrate today is my shingle is out front, my sign in the window is flashing open. I didn't take the day off. I came to see with you. I visited with my agents, right? We helped many agents in the home today answer questions from their clients. See, we take the in-home calls all the time to help our agents in the home. They're never on, again, remember what I said, they're in business for themselves, but they're not by yourself, and we live it. Right? But we're out. We're in the field today. We're celebrating the fact that we are business owners and we control our future. Even, and it can't be taken away, it can't be furloughed, it can't be shut down with the economy. We are essential workers. And I mean we're essential. Not just in the COVID sense, but we're essential because people need you to pick up the phone. And remember that not everybody's your client, not everybody sees value in what we do, but you and I know what they don't know or don't want to accept. And that is that someday they're going to die. And they're either going to be happy or sad that they took an opportunity to meet with you. Right? We all got to go out of work the exact same way. Right? But by not canceling, by getting up today and say, hey, this is a great day for me to be in the field helping clients and working my business, just because I'm off from the job does not mean that I'm off or taking off from my business. It sends a message that if we take a day off from our dreams, our goals, and our missions, and we do not. This is our business, and we are always open. This is your business, and we are open for business. Hey, listen, I want to say happy Labor Day to all of you, but more importantly, happy Be Open for Business Day. We are in control of our future in one of the greatest opportunities in the greatest industry, the only $1 trillion industry on the planet, that no matter your skin color, your college education, the car you drive, where you live, what state you're born in, who you know, it doesn't matter. All that matters is lead flow and activity. Hey, if you're not a subscriber yet, hit the blue button down below, subscribe. But listen, if you are a subscriber or you're just passing through, give me that thumbs up on the video if you can relate to what I'm saying today, because YouTube tells us the thumbs up is everything. Thumbs up, thumbs down, it's all engagement. And look, go out there, make a decision. If you're somewhere where you're not getting support, call me, email me, or text me. Join our Agent Success Academy, and I'll help you succeed in this business. If you need a place to go or hang a shingle, you need to get your license, I can help you with that too. If you're looking to make a decision, to leave where you're at, or to find out where you should be at, call me. I'm always open for business. Bye-bye.